Thank you.
Thanks so much for having us.
So I'm Misha,
I'm Tosca.
and we roast coffee on this beautiful machine right here behind us. So we decided that we wanted to roast coffee because people love coffee, and we wanted to do something that brought joy to people. So right before we turned 50, we were deciding we're going to start our own business. So we started our own coffee roasting business. And we had lots of questions like, what kind of roaster do we want? What type of green beans do we want to get? And where do we get them from? What kind of packaging do we want to do? So we decided we were going to start small, and we were going to pay as we went along, so we have no debt. And we also wanted to grow sustainably. And we also thought it was very important to make a positive impact on our community. So we decided before we even started roasting coffee that we were going to donate part of our proceeds back to local organizations that helped the environment and also helped the communities that we lived in. We also thought it was very important for us to support fair trade organic coffees and women producer coffees, so that we are also showcasing the different types of really good quality coffee that's out there. So over the past 4 years, we've had tremendous growth, more than we thought was even possible. We cast our net at the beginning very wide and didn't really know who we wanted to put our coffee into, but we followed the path of least resistance. And we just decided we are going to farmers markets because we were very welcomed at the farmers markets. We do trade shows, we do holiday events, we do coffee festivals. We also have our coffee at Cornucopia, and we have a big internet presence that we would also like to increase. We also added a subscription service so that people could get coffee not in a bag, but in a recyclable bucket that we traded off every now and then when coffee needs to be delivered. So we came to the conclusion after 4 years of work that there's a lot that has made us a successful business.
So some of the points that make us successful is the fact that we don't carry a debt and we're not a brick and mortar. We consciously did it like that. So when pandemic came, we did not have external financial pressures guiding our decisions. Actually, that gave us a great deal of flexibility. So our flexibility has allowed us to focus our energies on listening to what the customer wants. One thing that's also made us very successful is we spend time with the customers up front. We spend a lot of time with people at markets and through our internet business. That customer connection we have found is turned into customer equity, where the customers are actually promoting our business for us. That's something I didn't even know existed, but it's something that's made us very successful. There's a couple, many things that's made us successful, but one thing is that we've had to ask for a lot of help and advice and help from other roasters. We've asked for a lot of help moving 150-pound bags. There's some physicality to the coffee roasting that we really, I think, has made us successful because we're able to ask for help. We're also at a junction now after 4 years where we feel like there are so many different possibilities and so many different ways to turn. And I think that's what we're really wanting to ask of this community is, like, we want to grow, and we don't want to hold back. We have a lot of energy and a lot of potential avenues to pursue, but we also want to be realistic about our pursuits at this point. We don't want to jump too far, too high, but we do want to jump. We're ready for the next level, and that's what we're here to ask you all about.
Yeah, so the challenges that we're facing these days One of them is we need to increase our web presence. So we do really well in person one-on-one, but to get the web presence out there, to really get a lot of people to know who we are and to find our product and to make it easy to get some really good coffee to them. So we've had to struggle with our web presence, and that we really need some help with that. And then I would say the other challenge that we are starting to face is it's basically like logistics, needing help, like in the office for an admin, having, someone help us with production. So it's getting to be where we're outgrowing to just the two of us working. We need to start including other people into our business. And that's a little scary because we work out here on our property, and we're sort of very, I don't know, a little scared,
Yeah,
to have people come and be within our space, especially after this past year. So
yeah, not quite sure how to navigate this.
yeah, that would,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm not sure if we described what we're doing enough, but it's very process oriented, and our mission to get really great coffee out at a very approachable manner has been working. We've achieved that goal, and I think highlighting our donation streams is something we really want to look at too in the future. And if anyone's got any ideas on, like, I like donating annually, but I'm also interested in what would happen if we set up funds that could create income streams that weren't just actual gifts that were on an annual basis. I'm sure some of you business people have fabulous ideas in that realm.